Welcome to Talkpoint, your trusted source for the latest USA and world headlines. Quick, clear, and reliable updates every 2 hours. Former President Donald Trump has returned to the United States following a high-profile state visit to the United Kingdom. The trip included ceremonial events highlighting the so-called special relationship between Washington and London. According to the White House, the visit emphasized new agreements on trade and technology cooperation, along with tributes to the enduring alliance between the two nations. But back in Washington, attention quickly shifted to a different story, growing concerns over how the administration is approaching free speech and press freedoms. In recent remarks, President Trump openly criticized what he described as unfair coverage from major news outlets. He also suggested that regulators should consider stronger actions against broadcasters he views as irresponsible. This rhetoric has drawn fresh attention because it coincides with new policy developments. The Pentagon recently introduced rules requiring clearance for certain types of defense reporting, a move that journalists and watchdog groups warn could restrict press access. In addition, an executive order signed earlier this year under the banner of restoring free speech has raised debate about whether the administration's approach expands or limits public expression. Civil liberties organizations and press freedom advocates argue that government involvement in regulating or penalizing media content could set a dangerous precedent. They emphasize that the First Amendment protects even sharp criticism of political leaders. Meanwhile, supporters of the administration contend that holding media accountable for what they call misleading or harmful reporting is necessary to protect public trust. The issue is now sparking bipartisan discussion. Several lawmakers, including some conservative voices, have voiced concerns that threats to revoke broadcast licenses or impose penalties on journalists risk stealing free expression in a democracy. Legal experts caution that while public officials are free to criticize the press, attempts to regulate media content may face significant constitutional challenges. As the debate grows, many observers note the contrast between the ceremonial diplomacy of Trump's overseas visit and the heated domestic conversation about the limits of free speech and the role of government oversight. With public trust in media and institutions already divided, how this dispute unfolds could shape the political landscape in the months ahead. For now, the nation watches as the conversation about press freedom, accountability, and the boundaries of government power continues to intensify. You are watching Talkpoint, the point where news talks. Stay informed, stay ahead, subscribe now and hit the bell icon because the next update is coming in just 2 hours.